So guys, in this video I want to replace this Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 3 screen. I want to show you guys how the screen is showing. So if I go ahead and plug up the charger, you will see how the screen lights up. So I want to replace the screen. So the first thing we will need to do, if you're gonna do this job, you want to ensure that you don't have any SIM card in the phone. So you take out the SIM tray. We're going to give it a little heat. We're going to use hot air. It's a bit noisy on the outside, so if you don't hear me talking, you know the reason why. So guys, I'm going to remove this. Disconnect the ribbon. So everything was disconnected successfully. So what we'll be doing, guys, we will be transferring everything, the main board and all the connection, to the other screen. Also we'll be transferring the lower part as well. So that's what we'll be doing. We have a new frame, so we'll be transferring all the parts to the new frame. Wanted to start by transferring the lower part of the phone. So to do so, we have to remove all these parts. You can see the connection here for the wireless charging part. We are going to remove this. And then we have this ribbon here as well. We're going to remove this ribbon as well. So the next thing in which we're going to do, guys, we are going to remove all the screws on this side. So we're going to remove all these screws. So I'm trying to get these out by using a magnetic screwdriver. they're not coming out, so what we would have to do is to take out this covering. We want to try and do so without losing any screw. So we just did. So then what we want to do here, okay, let me just see if I can put the brightness up on the camera. We want to disconnect this ribbon here, and then we want to disconnect the port. We want to remove this screw for the port as well, so we can remove the port, as we need all these parts to transfer over. So removing this. There's also a ribbon underneath in which you need to unplug. Nice. So we did that. So guys, we are trying to get the battery out. That's what we're trying to do here. So the battery is out. We were successful in getting it out. So as I can see so far, our new frame came with vibrator. It came with this strip. It came with all of this. So that's very good. We don't have to transfer all of these parts. So we can start on the new frame by putting in this charging board. We need to properly connect this. So once we properly connect the charging board, we put this in place here. I want to make sure that this is in place. So yeah, so this is in place, and then we need to connect this ribbon here as well. But for the battery, we need to put in the battery. So we're gonna slip that in place, connect this ribbon here. Then we need to connect this one here. Right guys, so far so good. We do have to connect the battery here, and we do have the charging pad to connect as well, but we do not want to connect the battery and we are not done with the device. Right, we do have the upper part of the phone to transfer as well. So what we are going to do here, we are just going to put back in this board in place. You want to put back this board in place, and you want to put in all the screws. Take your time. So guys, all the screws are in. And what we're going to do now, we are going to transfer the other parts from the top of the screen. Alright, so that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to transfer the motherboard and the other parts. So yeah, I finished removing the motherboard and we have the battery to remove. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove this battery here. So I'm gonna remove the battery. The battery is now removed. We have already put in the motherboard, the cameras, everything. The frame came with the speaker as well, so that's a good thing. It came with the vibrator. It came with all these ribbons that you're seeing here. So what I am going to do, guys, I am going to put back in the battery. Need to move all these ribbons from this area so we can put the battery in place. So let's go. Let's go. So we're gonna slip it in place. Right, so it's slipped in. And what we need to do now, we need to connect the different ribbons. Well, we do have this ribbon here, and we do have this one for the buttons. We do have this one for the screen. We are gonna go ahead and connect this one. And then we have this one for so guys, what we're going to do, we're going to just connect all the ribbons. Alright, so we're going to connect the battery. And then we're going to connect this battery as well. And basically everything is connected that should be connected. And what we want to do, we want to actually do a test to ensure that the screen is working. So guys, the phone won't charge, so I had to use a wireless charging pad to get some charge into it, because it's very important for us to check the screen to make sure that it is fully functional, right? So I had connect the wireless charging pad, and now what I want to do is that I want to test the device to ensure that the screen is fully functional and everything is working with the Z Flip 3 screen. And we do have the old screen here, so as you can see, everything is touching and everything, so it's fully functional. So guys, we finished and we unplugged the two batteries. So what we're going to do, we're going to connect the battery, and we are going to put back in the metal plate, put back in the screws in place, and we're going to stick back the back cover. Okay, I want my magnetic screwdriver. Where is it? There's another magnetic screwdriver that I normally use. This one. So I'm gonna put that screw in. And we're going to put this screw in here. Now we're going to connect this battery here as well, and we have this metal plate to put on. We're going to put this on. Just 2 screws to put this in. Put this one in too. So guys, basically all the screws are in, everything is in as should. We have the back cover to stick, so we're going to use a bit of adhesive glue. And we're gonna stick this back into place. And then all we have to do, we have to connect the ribbon for LCD screen at the back, stick on the top cover, and we are finished actually. So that's about it, and we are done. So as you can see, we are done. Sticking this is quite simple and easy. So guys, all we have to do is just to stick the different covers, the lower cover and the upper cover. There's also an LCD screen in the back. We have to connect and stick So you can see that we are done basically. So guys, we are finished with the Samsung Z Flip, and all we have to do is to just charge up the device. So I am going to get a charger and plug in. And that's how you do a screen replacement, one of these, and we are done. So just have to put back in the SIM tray and we are done. So I hope that this was helpful. Do like, share and subscribe.